Hi everyone, this is Elizabeth Lariva. Today we're going to be talking about how long does it take to purchase a home. So if you want to learn more, stick around. So I like to think on three stages when it comes to purchasing a home. The first stage is going to be the preliminary time when pretty much we figured out what would be the best scenario for you, what would be the best loan program for you to use, how much down payment, what is a monthly payment that you're comfortable with. So for example, if you're currently renting for $2,500, you may want to, keep that monthly payment and see what you can buy for that amount, right? Or maybe you're comfortable with a little bit of a higher amount. So this is something where we sit down with the loan officer, and the loan officer is just going to be asking you some questions and see what would be the best loan program for you. So this is the preliminary time. I have clients that are ready right away to go shopping. I also have clients that are ready to go, but the lender may say, we can actually re-score them and we can put them in a better situation. What I mean with this is sometimes you may be ready to go shopping for a house. However, there may be some things that we can take care of right now so we can re-score you in a couple of months and your credit score is going to go higher. Why? Because the higher your credit score, the lower your interest rate. And then the lower your interest rate equals to savings on a monthly basis, right? So sometimes it's always good to right away talk to the loan officer and see what we can do so you can be in the best position when it comes to purchasing a property. I have clients also that they're not ready right away, and that's okay because sometimes it may take us 4 months, 5 months, 6, or even more. But as long as we have the plan and as long as you know what you can do and what you have to take care of so you can then purchase a home, at least that's something that we can work towards, right? So it's always a great idea to take care of this right away. Now, step 2 is my favorite one. Why? Because it's shopping time. And what we're going to be doing is once we get that pre-approval letter from the lender, sometimes they're going to say, okay, you can shop up to this amount. Sometimes it may also say you cannot go higher than a certain amount for maintenance fees. Sometimes it may say, oh, you cannot shop in a building where the owner occupancy is really low, for example. So when it's shopping time, at least we know what are those properties that we could see, and we're not wasting your time really on seeing something that you may like, but that is something that you cannot buy just because it doesn't fit that criteria that the lender gave us. But yeah, when it comes to shopping time, we can see as many properties as you want. I just want to make sure that you're happy in your new home. And at stage 3, it's going to be once you find the property that you really see yourself living there, we're going to be submitting an offer. Once the offer is accepted, we're going to be opening escrow. Escrow is going to take between 30 to 45 days. It really depends on the type of financing that you're doing. But I always also like to give me 15 days additional because sometimes there may be some extensions, right? We can also, like if you need to move in like right away to your property, we can push for a faster closing. If you need more time, we can also, when we submit the offer, we say, oh, we actually need 60-day closing instead of 45 or 30 days. So it really depends. But I always like to think that, for the preliminary time, let's give us around 2 months. For shopping time, I like to always think around 1 month. Why? Because sometimes it depends on which neighborhood we're looking at, but some neighborhoods is really competitive. And sometimes it may take us more than one offer to finally find a place because we may be submitting a couple of offers, and unfortunately, if we're competing with, like, for example, a cash buyer, sometimes we may not get the property. But, I always like to think that things happen for a reason. So if we finally submit an offer and it gets accepted, then again, the escrow is going to take 30 to 45 days and maybe 15 days for extension, for a cushion, and for you to move in from the place that you currently live to your new home. So yeah, that's the timeline that I think you should keep in mind when it comes to purchasing a home. Thank you so much for taking the time of watching this video. Don't forget to leave any comments. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to also subscribe to our channel.